sure. Yeah, let's just make sure. Let's just make sure, Alexander. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome. It's time again. It's November 1st. It's time for your full spread readings, all Zodiac signs. Gather on in, share out the video, let the townsfolk know. We've got some information coming in hot down the pipeline. Yeah, everybody's in here already. Oh, thank you. Look at that. We already got 12 people. Thank you, you lovely, beautiful people. Gather on in. Get the sage lit. Angela! We got both Angelas. How's everybody doing? Can you hear that music in the background? I don't want to upset the algorithm. I don't want to upset the, little AI system. But I like the music. Barely good. Very smart, Angela. That's how you do it. This is how you do it. Yeah, they warned me. They were like, we heard the music. You don't own the music. They were like, you do it again, we're going to take away your account. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do it again. Hey, you two. I'm doing it right now. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that sage. It's time for Palo Santo. You thought I was going to drop the cards. Y'all got all excited. I freaking love you guys. How great is this time of year? I mean, I love when it starts getting warmer, but just something about that fun Halloween. Did you have a nice Halloween, everybody? I hope you did. I know the whole world doesn't celebrate Halloween, but thank you for punching in. Anyways, thank you for being here with me today. Please remember to gently caress the like button. The like button ensures that you are choosing the proper timeline. You know, if you hit the thumbs down, we don't know where you're going to end up. You know, we don't. If you hit the thumbs down, we don't know where you're going to end up. It might be weird. And when it gets weird, you'll be like, is this that time? No, I'm just kidding. I would never wish that on you. Even though, there's just hate permeating deep inside of your being. I mean, we hold space for you. The rest of the family, we love you. We're holding space. Holding space. What does that even mean? Like, we all say it. What does it mean? Holding what space? What space? Outer space? Okay, Palo Santo, thank you. Choo-choo. He's a giant child. I know. All right. No, you're in the way. Go over here. Okay. All right. Hood up, down. Hood up, down. Hood up. Okay, hood up. All right. Nobody answered me. I know, there's a delay. They keep Alexander on a delay because they don't know what he's going to say. It's kind of like the Veronique says up. We're just clearing the deck. My brother made me this. And by my brother made me this, I mean he made it for y'all, and then I stole it off of his table. Oh, he's got the shake of the golden god. Can you? Oh, you see that gold. Diana's here. All right, we're going to do this. Aries, we're going to do this. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Hey, you Aries. 420 and 420. I know how you do. I know you Aries like to get down. Oh, God, don't get yourself in trouble, Alexander. Don't put the Aries on blast, because they like to party. We know how you like to party, Aries. Aries is the sign at like 2:30 in the morning. They're like, where are you guys going? The lightweights. The freaking lightweights. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love that fire. Okay, all right. Where's my hood? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Virgin Mary candle. I forgot to light her. All right. Let's be serious for a second. The deck is cleared. All right, Aries. Aries, November 1st, timeline. 3. Okay. Say them so, David. Yeah, let's just say it. Say it how it is, Alexander. David, I want to touch base on what you just said. My brother David, out in the UK, just mentioned something, so I'll be talking with the English accent just because, that's where you're out there. Some people are finding it difficult right now. Certain things with nanotechnology are bothering people right now. Sometimes the nanotechnology is coming from our loved ones, our friends, or just random people at the gym or out at the store. It's as real as you think it is, okay? Whatever it is that you're dealing with is as real as you think it is. You do not want to take claim over anything that is less than the best. We choose the best. It's right now our belief structure, be life. It's right now we're creating tomorrow. These, as we, manifested that we were going to have instant manifestation. So with this instant manifestation, you're going to be tested. It's like, are we really ready for the second we think it happens? Most are not. So now it's like, it's instant manifestation, but it's like instant, instant soup manifestation. It still takes a few minutes. It still takes a few days. It still takes a few hours, depending on the individual. So we're being tested right now. And certain forces that have already lost the game, it's kind of like the Super Bowl's over. And, they're already collecting all the T-shirts that say, oh, the good guys, the guys that came here to get it done, they got it done. So they're already coming out to congratulate us with our trophy. But as they come out with our trophy, and congratulations, family, I give you all a round of applause. There are certain forces that are attempting to see if they can get you to switch timelines at the very last second. This has been going on for years and years and years. It was supposed to be a tidal wave. It was supposed to be a volcano blocking out the sun. Some people chose a zombie apocalypse. Many people chose many weird things. What I'll tell you is this. If you think back on your lives, as you look back, you'll see like, oh, well, he is kind of right. Like it was like everybody was talking about a tidal wave all at once. Everybody was talking about a zombie apocalypse all at once. Everybody was talking about a solar flare knocking out the electrical grid all at once. And then all of these people, where do they go? Where do they go? Because they stopped saying that. Like, where are the fear mongers that said we were going to run out of this or do that? It's always the next thing. So pay attention. And when you're seeing the next thing that people that are going into fear are manifesting, it's because they have a deep-rooted belief structure, whether it's from their religion or from whatever, movies, books, programming, that they need to suffer to gain. I promise you, my family, look at my eyes. I promise you that you do not need to suffer to have greatness. And the greatness that awaits you is better than what you could ever expect. Ever expect. Nobody has any slight conception of how good it can be. So now I lied to Aries, so we're going to cross out the 420. Sorry. We're going to write 857 right there. 857. Now we're going to drop Aries. Okay. Happy birthday, Diana. You thought I forgot. I didn't forget, Diana. Okay. Aries. November 1st. Quantum timeline reading. Ooh. Ooh. That's your card. That's your card. Fun. Let's go, Aries. Let's do this. Oh. You gotta watch out for that one. Oh, it's good. It's good. Oh. when you're gonna get a last card of the reading, make it that one. Just scooge. We're gonna scooge that up. All right. All right. The journey. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Friend. Okay. Friend. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody puts the high priestess down on her side. No, seriously, no, this isn't a bad representation. This is saying you heal me, I heal you, but what the friend is actually needing healing from is they're going to be asking you questions about the ascension process that they are going through. You have a friend that's going to be stepping forward to you at some point during this month of November, from November 1st to November, whenever November ends. I think it's the 31st. 30th? Is it 30? 30 or 31 November? Who knows? Who cares? Here's what I know. During the month of November, somebody is going to be coming to you, and they're going to be letting you know that they need help. Okay? So when you help them in this manner, let's avoid the I told you so's. Let's be very, very loving, and it really helps, Spirit's telling me this, to use yourself as a backboard, to talk about the challenges and what you went through, instead of being like, you need to do this, you need to do that, because when you say that you, and you tell them what they need to do, they're going to go like this, and it's going to seem like they're integrating it, but they're not, and then they go home and they're just like, screw it anyway. Because that's what I'm seeing, because it literally goes from a friend, you giving them the information, and then it goes to the emotional spiritual category and says like needing alone time, needing to sit with it, looking back on the past while moving forward. This is how people's trip, okay? So tell them about the traumas, tell them about the challenges, tell them about what you personally went through, and tell them what, how you got to the point that you're at, instead of telling them what they need to do. And this is a gift, honestly, like for somebody who does sessions for a living, there's times where, I'd say it's about 1 out of 5 people that this is by far the best way that Spirit tells me, either at the beginning or during the session, how to give them the message, is to have them be like, wow, sounds like he's talking about me. This sounds exactly like blah, 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 blah. And because that way, people that have a deep-rooted ego or a certain shadow aspect or some sort of aspect that isn't ready to shift, the goal is to avoid that aspect, this aspect of ego, which is defense of the mind, body, or spirit, to allow the information to come in. So they're coming to you from a love, from light, whatever it is, masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. Let's not label it. Let's just say they're coming to you from open nature, and you do not want to close them off by saying the wrong thing with ego. This is a test. Spirit is testing you, Aries. And this is a great opportunity to start off a domino effect that some of this energy comes back to you on the awakening path. And this is what you manifested. Ooh, the past. You know what? I always tell people, if you're going to get the devil card, get it in the past location. So we see this devil card in the past. Who is that? Who really cares? Just pay attention. Pay attention for people from the past that they were kind of the worst. All right. Some point during November, and this has been the message. The Lovers card 2 weeks in a row on Instagram, and a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, that reading was on point." For like the past week or two, and obviously this week just started, so we're still in the Lovers card right now up until tomorrow, halfway through tomorrow. I don't want to mix up readings, but just to let you know what was going on Instagram. All right. Because there's also, I don't know if you guys know this, there's the Instagram Galactic Tarot as well. Just pay attention to this lover from the past, because they're telling you, I've changed, I swear it, I've changed. And it's not in the cards, okay? I love you so much, but it's not in the cards. Sorry, son, dog was rabbit, had to put it down. Anyways, moving on. All right, so we see these two cards are connected, the 6th and 7th, so it shows this journey for who? The light warrior that ends this journey on the high ground, because we've already won. Aries, you're crushing it right now, okay? What it's telling you is to avoid the drama. People are perceiving you, that you have somebody in your reality that is dramatic or likes drama or likes to talk crap about people. Pay attention to who this person is and ask yourself truly if they're helping your ascension path. Tune in on your energy before and after you're hanging out with them. Just be like, okay, I'm going to this place. I kind of think this is one of the people that Alexander was, telling me about during the month of November. I sit, okay, where's my energy right now? Spirit, give me a number. You know, whatever way you tune in, use your pendulum, use your third eye, use your feeling, use your hands, use your gut, use your throat. What are you hearing? Whatever it is for you, find your number and then tune in after that engagement with this person and then say, give me a number once again. And, you know, that'll give you some sort of answer, okay? So, moving on, hopes and or fears. Hey, get out of here. Oh, get out of here. Okay, hopes and fears. This is obviously a hope. I mean, if you're fearing work, don't fear work. That's incredibly lazy. We need to get work done on this planet. There's a lot that we need to do. So I know it's not a fear. I know it's a hope. So there's something that we're hoping for. There's a new job. There's something that we want to work on, a website, something that you're wanting to build, something that you were thinking about for a while, and now it feels like it's the time. Absolutely. Get it done. I couldn't agree with that more. You know, I'm right here, whatever it is, as long as it's of benevolent nature. I'm sitting here co-creating it with you right now. You are not alone in that. Oh, God, I almost said endeavor. Can we get rid of this word? Can we stop as a collective saying endeavor? It's just such a terrible spell. Anyways, moving on for your first cosmic card. All right. We've got the goddess, the earth goddess. You know, some consider her a witch. She's not a witch. Witch. Okay. No, she's an earth goddess. You know, she got considered a witch because she was making tea. You know, how dare you make tea? You will burn for this tea. No, what a bunch of goofs, huh? You know, how dare you dance in the woods? There's no dancing. We can't have fun. Guess what? We can have fun now, family. We're doing it. Okay, so we see this earth goddess moving forward in balance to make a decision. So there's some major decision that needs to be made during this month, okay? So during the month of November, it literally says, go out into nature, talk to your, like, basically, and this goes for the guys and the gals. I know you're seeing a card, you're like, you know, the guys might be thinking, oh, he said goddess, he's not talking to me. Yes, I'm talking to the right side of your brain. I'm talking to your reasoning. I'm talking to your divine feminine. I'm talking to all of you, okay? All of the Aries. Go out into nature, you know, get to the state of balance, the best state of balance you can. Where is it for you? Is it at the beach? Is it when you put your feet on moss? Is it, you know, are you standing on a rock? Are you hugging a tree? Whatever that is for you, get out into nature alone, okay? Because that was the message here. The spiritual message was the Hermit card. So get out into nature alone and find the answers for this this decision that seems to be tough, that isn't tough. It isn't tough. Because when we look into the future, so when we look just outside of November, okay, we see the inner child. We see you reaping what you sow. And we see you on the high ground. So this is most excellent, Aries. I love what I see here. Very, very positive. It's all about the journey for you. We see the journey at the bottom of the deck, so that's the cloud cover. We see the journey in 6 and 7, the only two cards that are like directly connected. The journey of the light warrior. So there's something that's being balanced here as you move forward. Because, like, once again, journey, the chariot, in one of the cosmic positions. So it's about moving forward with, you know, all of our forces in balance. Sometimes people think something's dark. People think, oh, they got rid of this. Oh, I fired this aspect. I did this. I did that. It's time to really be honest and true with ourselves and really, really integrate all of what it is and not, you know, point the finger and think, what, this is bad, this is good, this is, just know that you are all and get all the work done. And this is how we truly, truly are on the high ground with, you know, with the most, like, you know, this is almost just like, what am I going to do with all this? I can't eat all this. Like, this card's representing you reap what you sow. So when the final message is, when you're in that inner child, when you're in that state of child, when you're the work isn't work and it's I get to, not I have to, you truly, truly are on the high ground, just thriving, Aries, thriving. Okay, good. Alrighty. Okay. Good stuff, Aries. Good stuff. Taurus is next. All right. Okay. Let's go. 1940. That was a year. Okay. All righty. Okay. I was gonna have a little bit. I got my X-Men mug. My inner child. Magneto. I'm like the good form of Magneto. Alrighty. Let's do this, Taurus. Come on. Thank you. Thank you, Nate. Sending love, he says. Soul! She says the classic Magneto. You know, Magneto wasn't really all that bad. He wanted his mutant family to be free. Oh, Shane says Wolverine. Oh, don't get me all nerdy. You don't want to get me all nerdy. Look at that. See, we just brought up X-Men and 10 people have left. Look at them. They're like too nerdy. I'm out of here. All right, Taurus, let's do it. Before you think it's incredibly nerdy, just know that the X-Men, Stan Lee was lit beyond lit. And I wish I could have had a conversation with him. And, this was based on the Children of the Atom. Okay, so hear this out. Because they were originally called the Children of the Atom. And the belief structure was that when the atom bomb went off, it changed the molecular structure of the children, being born just after that. Like, it basically changed the parents, so they were giving birth to mutants. And a lot of this, when you really, really look at the esoteric and like what's being said between the lines, he's talking about us, family. He's talking about that because what was it called? What was that generation that like basically was coming in, 81, 82, Generation X, okay? Generation X, X-Men, just, whatever. The writing's on the wall. Somebody's got to pay attention out there, okay? Anyways, Taurus, we're doing it. We're doing it. I just wanted to make the spiritual sense out of why I'm talking about this nerd stuff. There's a lot hidden in the nerd stuff, Maybe you need to go play Zelda again. Collect the silver arrows to slay the demon beast at the end, okay? One. Oh my God. Woo. And then that card came up. And then that card came up. Okay. No, good. It's good. Wow, my family. So many of us. So many. Okay, the Rainbow Bridge, bottom of the deck. Love it. Okay, let's get some of this. Okay, let's do a little bit of that. All right, there's the journey. Once again, card number 1, the journey. Okay. Card number 2, balance of the masculine and the feminine. Okay. So we see the card that's representing balance of the masculine and feminine on the journey. Okay. So part of this is needing a little bit of a boost because we see in the spiritual category, we have the card that represents strength. Okay. So we have masculine and feminine. Once again, masculine, this lion, the male lion with the feminine, this card that represents Virgo and or Libra. Basically, sitting here controlling this lion that at any moment could pounce her. Obviously, like, she's showing mental strength and spiritual strength to be controlling the lion and closing its jaw, when the lion is this king of the jungle, could like pounce her at any moment. So it literally says masculine, feminine, and then it tells what's needed is the inner child. Okay, so I like this. This is basically saying that in the physical, to embody the inner child, to be the inner child, it's basically like saying there's somebody that tested you in the past and it was difficult to stay in your inner child, and if you attempt what you attempted before again, this time you will be successful, is what this says. Okay, because what we see is, what does it all get to? The friend from the past. So once again, this is almost like there's like similar aspects to the Aries reading, because we're seeing this friend from the past that you're being tested with. So it's like pass the test. It was like the message for Aries was there was a message that they wanted to give them. The message for Taurus is there's a message that you want to give yourself, is that you're in a different timeline. You're in a better place. You're in a place of balance. Once again, another card for moving forward, another card for the journey. Here's the Chariot. Once again, we see the white lion, we see the black lion, we see the lion down here in the spiritual category. These are these forces that when they're in balance, they drive us forward. But it's not just man and woman. It's not just light and night. It's not just fire and water. It's man, woman, and child, all within the self. And it says basically moving forward, because these two are connected, moving forward, but you reap what you sow. Like I said, like you're seeing, if you go back to Aries, you'll see there's a lot of similar cards coming up and more to come. All right. So what are others seeing you? Others are seeing you, Taurus, as almost like their spirit guide. So like I was saying, once again, similar message. I always see this like 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. Like they'll seem like there'll be 2 month windows that the message is very similar. Across this wheel that we're all traveling together here. But what we're seeing is the star, which represents the spirit guide. And you know that this card is representing spirit because look how they're standing on water, much like Yeshua. Okay, so the message for you, Taurus, is you're guiding people. You're guiding people, but you're guiding people with your presence. They're watching you, and then after they're like, oh man, like if I was put in that situation, I wouldn't have kept my cool like that. So the reminder from your brother, it's like pop quiz. How do you pass the pop quiz and get 100 on the test, and then you get all your extra points and you get 111? How do I get 111 on the test, Alexander? You remember to stay in your inner child. You remember that your inner child with the masculine and feminine, that doesn't mean you allow people to push you around. I don't even see that. I just say, I see that. I'll flash forward. Let's just flash forward. The last cosmic position, okay? The devil card, once again. There's somebody from the past for you as well, Taurus. There's somebody that, like, when you're firing on all cylinders, I just want you to pay attention, okay? Who is this person? And it could be a new person, because they just paused me and they're like, for a few people, it's going to be a new person. It's like 1 out of 5, okay? But for the other 4 out of 5, okay, there's somebody that only shows up when you're firing on all cylinders. It's like moths to the flame. So you deserve better than that. Okay, so pay attention. Pay attention, Taurus. Okay, hopes and or fears. This is like the FOMO card. So this is like, fear of missing out, fear of like something, this person that we wanted before, that like we're doing so much better now that they're gone. Whatever it is, there's fear of, like, there's a little bit of FOMO coming up. Okay, because this obviously is not a card that somebody would hope for. Does this look like a hope card? No. So it's obviously a fear card. And this card represents difficulty making a decision. But in this particular category, there can be something that we're not supposed to do, that we're feeling like, but everybody's going, everyone's, going to be there, this or that. And your body, your gut, your cell structure is telling you not to go. Pay attention to your feelings, and once again, the inner child has the answer. Really ask yourself, and if you want to go just to prove to yourself, like, like to really amplify your intuition and to see, okay, I felt like I wasn't supposed to go. My inner child didn't want me to go. I still went, just to see what weird thing is supposed to happen, and still prove, stay in your inner child. Don't let it affect you. Or just like remember how strong you are. If you want to prove to yourself, then go. But it is representing a little bit of FOMO. So the Light Warrior, first cosmic card. I love this card. Okay, the Light Warrior, the immovable object of love, the Rock. Okay, the Rock. Does that sound balanced? Okay, this is you. Okay, even for the ladies out there, I know these both look like masculine cards. So you're a Light Warrior. That's an immovable object of love. Does this seem balanced? Does this seem like the person we should be with? Okay, so pay attention to the new person showing up in a love relationship, and pay attention to the person from the past showing up. Because why? They're a hooker. Not that type of hooker. They throw energy hooks. Not a hooker. A hooker is East Coast for hooker, by the way. The ER, it evades some of us, and we just say the A. Okay, so anyways, they might be after some energy. Like I said, moths to the flame. All right, Taurus, excellent reading. If I take these 2 cards out, oh my God, are these 2 cards bad? No, they're not, because they're a warning from Spirit. Spirit is letting you know to pay attention. How good has it been? Okay? We see the magic, all right? We see a magic wand in the future, and we see the Hermit card once again. Very, very similar aspects and cards to the Aries reading. So I like what I'm seeing. This is saying alone time is key. Alone time in nature. For you this month, Taurus, it seems like a little bit more connecting with the rocks than the water. You know, going up on top of a big boulder, be safe out there, of course. Going up on top of a mountain, going hiking. It's because that's the Hermit card represents more connecting with the stone and the earth magic than the water magic, okay? But to each their own. It's all about you getting out into nature, you know, when you need to. I'm not saying every day. It's just, it's all about balance. It's all about inner child. So stay in that inner child. And if your inner child's like, I don't want to go, I don't want to play, just, I'm not going. That's when we bust out the divine masculine. And it's just like, here's the deal. I don't want to go, so I'm not going. Okay, there's a balance between the feminine, the masculine, and the child. It's like sometimes we got to turn the wheel. I'm not saying like set the wheel to inner child and not leave it. Okay, listen to your inner child. What does your inner child want to do? What is playing? What is the moment? What is it that they want to experience in that present moment? And then if you have to, go to the masculine and just be like, no, here's the deal. I'm going. Okay. Oh, one more thing on the phone. You just go, hey. I love you. I gotta go. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Click. Hit the end button. Okay? Because, like I said, somebody might be after some energy. And that doesn't mean it has to be a lover. It's a lover for most. There's this like kind of like 80% thing going on with your reading here, Taurus. 80% it's a person from the past, and 80% it's a lover. Okay? That doesn't mean it can't be another soul family member. So pay attention to how you could be giving up energy and tune in on your energy before and after these engagements that you think, maybe this is what Alexander was telling me about. Are we having fun yet? 32 minutes and he's only done 2. Oh my God. So many. All righty. Who's next? Gemini. Yay. All right. 32, 47. I accidentally hit the sound bowl. With the little pin. People are like, if you're gonna do it all the way. There ain't no such thing as halfway sound bowls. Oh yeah. Good stuff. You know when your sound bowl's ringing, you're not supposed to stop it with your hand, right? Catherine wants more cowbell. What we need is more cowbell. Alrighty. Who's up? Gemini. Let's do this. Gemini. Okay. Oh, I need some shake. Need to shake it up. Yes, it is, Diane. Throat chakra. Okay. Wait. Yeah, that's throat chakra. No, this is third eye. This is third eye. Can I get a yogi in the house? What are we looking at? I think it's actually third eye. It makes me feel good when I make the sound. I don't know. What do you want from me, Diana? It is third eye. Thank you. Somebody says third eye. No, I looked at the symbol again and I was like, that's third eye. Ooh, what a popper, Gemini. You get the star to pop out. 1, 2, 3. Gemini, November, quantum reading. Ooh. Oh my God, Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Double it. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Gemini. I like what I see. I like what I see. Gemini, we're going to need you to take a seat, okay? We're going to need you to take a seat. I got some information for you, okay? It's about your money, all right? It's about where your personal abundance level has been, Gemini, okay? Please do not get triggered, okay? So it says, you know, things have been happening. Things have been coming up in your reality, whether they're, they seem good or not, okay? Things have been coming up in your reality, and it's showing this offering down on its side, okay? So this is a reminder that you had an offering from love, from spirit, from benevolent forces. You had an offering to be Big Mama, to be that galactic mother frequency. Whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal watching this, okay? The Empress card, the divine mother. But this is not a physical mother. This is an energetic mother because we're in a spiritual category. So in this spiritual category, then it gets to the first money card. It gets to the King of Pentacles, okay? It gets to the King of Pentacles in the physical. So this like master, this master of abundance. But it's showing that there's been some sort of challenge going on, okay? We look into the past and we see when money was flowing. We see when everything was flowing and an idea and a download came to you for what to do for these funds, what you wanted to do. And it gets right into the spiritual work. It gets right into that shamanic vision. This shows you at the house on the hill, and it shows a card that's representing soul retrieval. So this is you doing some sort of spiritual work, because when I look in this line, I don't always read this line like out loud and tell you guys about this, but I'm going to tell you guys because Gemini, it seems like you're going through something, but it's not real. You're only going through something because you think you're going through something, and you only think you're going through something because like something temporarily was a wrench in the machinery, and now you just believe that the wrench is still in the machinery. The cogwheels can start to flow properly and better than they've ever flown before, okay? So it literally says, okay, soul retrieval, house on the hill, the awakening. So there was some way that you wanted to help others awaken, that dream, that vision, in whatever way it was. And that doesn't mean that you have to drop tarot cards for people. It doesn't mean you have to do Reiki. There's some way that you help others. I mean, you can help others by being a cop or a firefighter or a bartender or a personal trainer. There are ways that you can be in 3D reality and working with, you know, the regular person. I don't know. What do we consider ourselves? Wizards here? There's ways that you can be working with the regular person but still be helping, you know, nurses, doctors. There's a whole bunch of things. I don't need to go through it all. There's a way that you can be in service to others like that was your dream. For some. Some of you, it's straight up like a spiritual thing because it's connected to the shaman. Okay? That's what it says. So it shows how are others viewing you. Others are viewing you as, you know, celebrating, but not celebrating at the same time. So others are seeing you kind of like pretend that this isn't going on during November. So there's something going on that's a weight, some sort of financial strain. There's something going on with money, and it's not real. Okay, so this is why I love doing these time readings, because we don't have to spend this month doing this now. We can snap our fingers, do whatever the heck we need to do. You know, I have a friend. Now, I don't do this because it's not legal, all right? But I know a guy. And this guy, he gets some paper money sometimes, and he sets it ablaze. And as he sets it ablaze, he stares at the money, and he tells the money, "You see, I can create you and I can destroy you. I am in control of you. You are not in control of me." And he says to me, because I don't know from experience here, he says to me that this has a drastic ramification and really can help somebody with overcoming any sort of financial blockage. Hopes and or fears. The hope is to have the high ground. Hey, Gemini, like I told you, you have the high ground. You already have the high ground. We all do. Humanity does. You are on the high ground right now. Look up. There's nothing up there because you're on the high ground. You've already won. It's already been completed. It's already done. Okay? Be that powerful masculine force. Like, this is literally the first time we are not getting the inner child card. The inner child's at the bottom of the deck. So it's the cloud cover, but it's telling you to use that force to drive, to get it done. This is the card. If this isn't the card of action, I don't know what it is. This is the divine masculine. This card is force. This is the banker. This is the lawyer. This is the doctor. This is the card that represents military. But it literally says military awakening. So it's like you, whether you're a guy or a gal, okay, being this masculine driving force of the ascension process. This is what you wanted, is what Spirit's saying. You manifested this, okay? So the final cosmic card, once again, it's, it represents worrying about money. It's not real. It's absolutely, positively not real. When we look into the future, and when you look into the past right now, is what Spirit's wanting you to do, you'll see there's a person. And when this person comes into your life, because this is a person that comes and they go. They come and they go. Whenever they come, things seem to get very strange, okay? So it's once again this moths to the flame thing. So pay attention. Get the energy back to better than it's ever been before. Get the energy back to where it was, and then far surpass that, and then pay attention and think back, who was this person? This says spend time out into nature, okay? Spend some alone time. Who was when did things get weird? Who was the person from the past that came up? Is what Spirit wants you to know, okay? Because like Spirit Guide, boom, 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 the card that represents text messages, phone calls, and emails. This person always seems to show up when things are going very, very wunderbar, okay? So just know. Next time, how about new, okay? Because they come in quick, and as quick as they came in, they leave quick. All right, so you have a decision to make during this month of November. Step 1, you are on the high ground. Gemini, you're on the high ground. Step 1, this money thing, this blockage, or whatever this is representing, because I'm sure for most it's some sort of money thing or something at work. It's not real, and like Spirit's reminding you that you created it. Be in the inner child, be in the masculine. Claim ownership and say, this is my reality. This is my reality. They're just existing in it, okay? So find out who this person is, okay? Because they come and they go, and it's real, real quick. And, I bet you this. Whenever you're having a day, whenever you're on the couch and you're tired and you're feeling exhausted, do they ever contact you that day? Pay attention when they've contacted you in the past. Think back. Think back to what was going on in your life or what wasn't going on in your life. Because this person is never just showing up on that day where you needed somebody to show up. This person never shows up on that day where we're looking up at the sky and we're saying, God, universe, original creator of my soul, send me an angel. They're not that angel for you. Newsflash. Okay? So is Alexander telling you to cut them off? No, because then he'd be making some sort of attachment to the situation. He's asking you if you would like to cut them off. Alrighty then. Let's get some more shake. It's good. Cancer. 44, 49. All right, let's do this. What shake? There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. There's 3/4 of a cup of whatever your milk beverage of choice is. Go grab your pen. Hold on. We're going to change Cancer from 44, 49, and we're going to write the Golden God. The Golden God shake, 4530. Oh, this shake is so good. All right. It sounds weird. Don't get me wrong. It sounds weird. All right. 1/3 of a cup of cannellini beans. Okay? Do not buy the cannellini beans from the Whole Foods market in Sedona. I need those ones. I'm just kidding. You can buy the beans. Okay. 1/3 of a cup of cannellini beans. 3/4 of a cup of your milk beverage of choice. Ice cubes. Don't put too many ice cubes. It'll look like frothy and weird if you're putting too many ice cubes. Get the balance right for whatever size ice cubes you have. 1 level tablespoon of nutritional yeast. You don't want it to heap on that stuff. 1 heaping to level tablespoon of turmeric. Get the good turmeric. I don't want to see some brown turmeric up in your drink. Get that good bright orange turmeric that'll stain your clothes if you get it on them. So 1 level to heaping tablespoon of turmeric. What else is in there? Oh yeah, the TJ Clark Legendary Colloidal Mix. 1 capful or 2 tablespoons. What else is in there? Oh, 1 level to heaping tablespoon of sunflower seed butter. And yeah, of course, your protein of choice. So what would the protein of choice be? You know, I use like a brown rice pea blend. I can't remember the name of it. But this shake, especially if you break your fast with it, oh my God. You know, it's called breakfast for a reason. Break fast, okay? If you are putting almond milk, if you're putting milk, some sort of milk or sugar in your coffee, you're not fasting. But this I will tell you. If you go 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, whatever you can train your body to do, and you break your fast with this shake, oh my God, you feel so freaking good. You'll just literally be like, what the heck did he tell me to drink? Oh, and then I sprinkle some Ethereum Gold, Harmonic Enterprises. I think it's by Harmonic Enterprises, and you just sprinkle the powdered gold. Put it on top. Don't put it in the shake. So ice cubes, that's everything, right? That's everything. Oh, yeah. 7 drops of stevia. 7 drops of stevia. Is that it? I know, it's like all the weirdest things that you could possibly put in a shake. All right, Cancer, we're going to cross that out, and now we're going to write 4744, which is a pretty good number. A lot of 4s, Cancer. It was 4449, now it says 4744. Okay, so there you go. You have the shake. That's how Alexander breaks his fast. Oh my God, it's good. So good. All right, moving on. All right, I already did a couple. So here we go. Come on, Cancer. 2, 3. I'm going to put it in the comments. So when you guys come back to this video later, it'll have a little blip and it will say the Golden God Shake. They want one more. I'm focused. Oh my God. Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh my God. Cancer's winning. Cancer. Give me a call. No, I'm serious. No, I'm just kidding. Where can I get some of that, Cancer? This is good. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Good stuff. All right. So there's something that you want to learn. There's something that you want to learn. No, there's not something that you want to learn. There's something that your other dimensional versions want you to learn. Shane! No whammies at all, brother. Shane says no whammies. Yeah, no whammies. This is very, very good. There's something that you want to learn. Well, I want to learn this. Spirit is letting you know for a long time, this is what you should be doing next, because it's not that it is your life purpose, it's part of your life purpose. So you are being pushed by your other dimensional versions. Some use the term higher selves. I like other dimensional versions. He's explained that enough. Okay, because what do we see? In the energetic, we see moving forward while looking back. So in the spiritual category, we see you're moving forward while you're looking backwards. So you're looking backwards on, I've wanted to do this for a while. Ooh, oh, Maron. Oh, Maron. Look at that. The Emperor card in the physical. That is, you are the master. You are your own boss. You are in charge of your reality when you do this thing. Are you in charge of your reality now? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's look back at the past on why you didn't do it. Family, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, somebody was like, oh no, that's a waste of money, that's weird, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. So it's like there was kind of this, when you think back to whatever it is, and you have all of November to pull in and pull down what this is. So you might not know what I'm talking about right now, but you might in like 2 weeks be thinking about something that'd be like, that'd be so fun. I've been thinking about doing that for a while. And then be like, Eureka, this is what Alexander was talking about. Okay, so there was somebody, parent, family member, lover, somebody who thought this was very silly. Oh yes, it's very, very silly. It's very, very silly to have all the abundance that you need to have the house on the high ground and be the light warrior charging into battle. Okay, charging into battle. It's not even a battle. It's like there's no fight here. When you can throw balls of fire and you have electricity coming out of your eyeball sockets, it's not really a fight. It's just you're winning. You're just don't ask. All right. How are others viewing you? Cancer is just crushing right now. People are viewing you as the high priestess. That's, you know what? That's good. We're just gonna, I wish I had that one there. All right, come on, Leo. We want the high priestess there. No, it's all good. We'll take what we get. But anyways, Cancer, wow, that's the way to be viewed. You're completely in balance and you can see beyond the veil. So whether or not, because there is a little bit of like, when's my third eye gonna turn on? You have the gifts. If it's, there might be a slight, that's the only thing I'm getting that could slightly be some little teeny tiny challenge. Is some of you under the sign of Cancer are like, when's my third eye gonna turn on? It's like, it's there. It's there when you realize it's there. It's there when you're showing spirit, when you're showing life, that you're following your life purpose. But it is already there. It's just for some, it's like I guess like 1 out of 3 are like, where is this? Where's this thing? You already have it. Oh, he's throwing stuff. Okay, he's picked it up. All right, abundance card number 3, okay? So we see the Queen of Pentacles. So what you're hoping for is this divine feminine work, this reasoning, right side of the brain, something fun and spiritual that you can be this light warrior, like I said, that is still bringing in a lot of abundance, okay? Because it's all about that house on the hill. And let's look at the future cards. Let's look at those cosmic cards. All right, so we get the Tree of the Sephiroth, okay? Excellent, good stuff. Okay, how do we claim this Tree of the Sephiroth, which is basically the inclusion of all things in our lives? It's by moving forward with love. So we get the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, I know I was just saying I never show this line, but here I go again. Look at this, okay? This is the magical knight. This is you as the light warrior, having the house on the hill. What's the key? The key is love. I'm not trying to sound corny. That's just the way it is, okay? So moving forward with love. Moving forward with love is how we claim our magic. That's how we claim. Look at that. The final cosmic card is the Ace of Wands. Just winning. It's like you're on your horse that you think you're in this beautiful, epic, magical state. It's so much better than it already is. It just continues to get better, okay? So a glance at the future, all right? Looking even forward. So looking into December, it says multidimensionality, okay? So we see this divine feminine aspect that you all have, all of you Cancers. This multidimensionality, okay? Dharma. This is not representing karma in this reading because it literally says multidimensionality. This card represents karma or dharma, and then it shows the rainbow bridge of light. Like I said, with all of this overlaid by the temperance, high angelic Pleiadian frequency, this is very, very good. This is very, very good. We'll put this on the list for reading of the year. I'm a shoo-in for, wait, what is it? What is it? What is it? The Player Haters Ball? What is it? That's your Chappelle Show episode. Nobody even knows what I'm talking about right now. Unless they've seen that. I'm a shoo-in for Player Hater of the Year. No, you're a shoo-in for Best Reading of the Year. This is just really good. Really good. Yeah, this is just a little bit of like, whoever these people are, don't let them do that again. Like, who cares? That's part of the journey. Part of the journey is not caring what these people think. That doesn't mean that we reach a point of apathy where we actually don't care. It's about to really have our throat chakra open. So for those of you that are questioning, where's the third eye? Have you proven that this is fully open? When, are you speaking your truth? Are you saying it? Are you, that there's 5 things that'll prevent the throat chakra from being open. Judging yourself, judging others, lying to yourself, lying to others. And the big kicker that I've seen the most people get stuck on is worrying about what others think about us. So don't do that. Go up to your water pitcher at work and just, you just tell them. Just tell them that you're a flat earther. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. Don't do that. No, unless if you are. Who knows? Maybe my third eye is lying to me. Maybe the earth is flat. Who knows? Maybe if you really want a flat earth, you can create that timeline where your earth is flat. It's not flat, it's contact lens, Alexander. I gave it a chance. I'm going to be honest with you. I gave it a chance because you know what? Alexander's done a ton of research on, all whatever types of mythology. And this is one thing, I'm going to deliver this to any flat earther watching this. The world turtle. I never hear any of y'all talk about the word world turtle. This fits right into your little contact lens thing. And this is why I sat with this for a little while. Because I didn't want to just be that guy that's just like, no, Super Nintendo is better than Sega Genesis. When bro, you're just saying that because you have a Super Nintendo. If you had a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis, Mega Man X, Zelda, Super Mario World. Do I even need to go on, okay? Anyways, moving on. When it comes to certain things, sometimes people think that what they have is the best when actually they don't have, anything else to test. They're just saying something's the best when they haven't had the other thing. So, any hooskies. The world turtle is a representation that is a giant tortoise shell that is the world that's being held up by 4 or 6 elephants. So this is why, when I heard somebody say, "Oh no, it's a contact lens," and I heard them saying it, I was just like, this is strange. I was like, but I don't want to judge, and I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. So I did sit with it. So I will tell you that. Any flat earther watching this, and like I was saying, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't watch a bunch of flat earther videos, but I haven't heard any of y'all ever mention the world turtle, which this is one of the first written things. Everybody thought the earth was just flat and completely flat. And then all of a sudden, this old school world turtle, which somebody would have to Google how long ago this was the belief structure. These are the first people that were saying it had some sort of rounded shape. So this is well before Christopher Columbus or whatever the heck this thing is or that thing is. So yeah, moving on. Clear the deck. Time for Leo. Enough of that. Swantash. Alrighty. The phoenix rising from the ashes. Whoop. Bottom of the deck, meditating out in nature. Time for a shake break. Oh wait, did I write down Leo? I didn't. Leo. somewhere around there. 59, 57, there it is. 59, 57. Okay. Pardon me if I have yellow teeth. I'm drinking turmeric. I do not actually have yellow teeth. Probably not the best shake to drink while you're live. I'll say that much. Okay. Anyways. Ooh. Oh, man. Is that what we're talking about? Ooh, I like it, Leo. I like it. Who was it? Oh, look at this. Look at us. That divine galactic grandmother frequency. That just, so on fire with love. Okay? All right, we've been doing a little bit of soul retrieval. Okay? So this is basically saying the work is almost done. That galactic space goddess, creator, goddess, epic nature with her cloak made of stars. We are here. Okay? Leo, we're doing it. Okay? So we have all this energy. We have all this chi. Okay? What are we going to do with it? Oh, I don't know. Celebrate. Okay, so we see this card of celebration. We see the Four of Wands. Very, very awesome. Okay, so it's literally just like all down the what's going on right now, physical and energetic, just all yellow. Very, very good. Okay, so it shows back in the past, we, still are on this journey of awakening others. This ascension process. What is the original definition of apocalypse? If you look up and you say, what is the definition of apocalypse? You get a really weird answer. If you say, what is the ancient definition of apocalypse? It says a mass awakening of everybody. Okay? This is that apocalypse. This is the real apocalypse that was always being created. So what does it say? It shows that, as we were on this journey of awakening, it shows where we are now. Okay? It shows the timeline. It shows that there was a timeline that needed to be chosen in the past. Okay? Where, it was do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. We're doing this right now. I trust that we're making the best decision. We know there are signs and there are things that are evident that there's a test. And it's like, are you going to pass the test? This test is coming up now in November. Okay? We remember. All right? We remember. Do you remember? Okay. So this is saying do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. Okay? And then when we look at the how others are viewing us, oh my God, I like it. Others are viewing us as this powerful feminine frequency that holds the sword of truth, just slicing and dicing with love, okay? Sometimes you got to be that, I used to call him the bearer of bad news. That frequency that you have to tell people how it is, that you have to be the big brother or the dad or the, I always looked at it like this very masculine frequency, but guess what? It's actually a feminine frequency. It's what would be misinterpreted as an Amazon or a Valkyrie. There's this feminine frequency that's just like, actually, this is the way it is. And we just speak it and say it. And it's been misinterpreted and misread as masculine when it's not masculine. It's actually very, very feminine, very motherly. Okay, hopes and or fears. I can't see why anybody would fear that card. Hope you're not. So hoping for a lover, hoping that the person or the relationship that we're in is a soulmate, is a twin flame, or that person is showing up. Things are looking very good. I'm seeing some healing. I like it. So what are we doing? We're working on what we enjoy doing. We're doing what we love doing. And because we're doing what we love doing, this is bringing in abundance. Okay? We're seeing the King of Pentacles. Once again, there are some cards that are similar aspects of what was just in Cancer. It's good. It's not as good as Cancer. Cancer, you're still winning. You're still crushing it. Okay? The final cosmic card is this heartache. This once again, what was chosen in the past. And what this is saying, because this is in a diagonal with this card, you might have met this person at work, or you might have met this person from doing your work. So what happened in the past where there was some sort of heartache, there was some sort of hurt, we manifested this. But also this was almost like some sort of force trying to throw a wrench in the machinery. And guess what? You won. You succeeded. It didn't work. You are more powerful. Way, way, way more powerful is what this is saying. Okay? So, looking at the distant future, so looking into December, it says difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right. Deciding to go left or go right on what, though? Let's look. Okay? The Justice card. Okay? balancing. How do I balance? How do I use? Because once again, what is law? What is this card representing? Finding the sword of truth, holding the sword of truth, and representing justice in the sword of truth. What were people viewing us as? Holding the sword of truth. So there's a lot with the truth coming up right now. There's a lot with seeing beyond the veil. So this is very, very powerful. And this is also very, very powerful to have it end on the Queen of Pentacles when we have this cosmic card of the King of Pentacles. This is showing that we're representing both aspects. It's because we're representing all this fire. It's because we're representing all this fire and or light or the conglomerate of all of it together that we're drawing in or we're seeing the truth that's illuminating this love frequency. It's because of this that we're seeing that whatever the heck took place in the past, this was very, very good. And it was proving to us how strong we are, how strong we've gotten, and where we've gotten. So, Leo, you're just crushing it. Okay? But once again, there's this reminder to all of us to meditate, to get out into nature and meditate, because this is the cloud cover of the entire reading. So, somebody new shows up or whatever it is, or if there's still a little bit of healing that needs to be done. Because, this card being down on its side is it's not sometimes this card represents like you need to do this and you haven't been doing this. This is showing that we're wondering if it's done. Yes, it is done. You'll see during November that this is very much so done, and whatever was the general theme of love before is over. You're in a new place. You're on a new timeline. You've made the right choices, and you will see that very, very soon. Excellent November reading, Leo. That's not English. That's not even a language at all. Anyways, moving on. That was a good one. Who's next? Virgo. Virg. Has anyone ever called you Virg? Virg and Lieb is coming up. Alrighty. Virgo. Is everybody out there getting ready for the 19th? 10711. Ooh, I like those numbers. You getting ready? Angela! Angela's just out there with the wheel, just sharpening her sword. I see you, Angela. Just sword sharpening. You know, you're going to get up and there's not going to be anyone there. They're going to be like, we took off. We knew you were coming. We took off. Forget about that. Have you seen that girl Angela down there? She's just sharpening that thing. I see you. Okay. Woo. Okay, let's go. It's pretty good. We're getting some good readings today. The house on the hill, Virgo. The house on the hill. Okay. The finer things in life. Okay. So, what does this say? Virgo, congratulations. It says your strength is balanced. Okay. So the strength is in balance. We have the Knight of Wands down on this side. Okay. So this is saying there's something that you wanted to do that you're not doing. There's something that you wanted to do and you're questioning, now that I'm doing this thing, is this really what I want to do? Is this what I see myself, doing for the next years? It does look like, yeah, energy firing on all cylinders. It looks like the future abundance is there or the current abundance for what you're doing right now. I love this physical card. So the physical card representing masculine and feminine in balance. Excellent, excellent stuff. And then the card in the past is showing that spiritual work. That there's been this healing with whatever trauma took place during that spiritual lifetime where we were punished for just being us. It's done. It's healed. I love what I'm seeing here. Because when I look forward to the cards 6 and 7, which are connected, okay, we see the Temperance card and we see the Moon. How interesting. The cards that are connected, it shows a bunch of angelics, sort of like, sweeping, almost like they're pillaging the Moon and taking back whatever it is that, okay, we'll talk about that later. But look at that. How funny how he talks about it and then it comes up in the cards. Anyways, Virgo, join us. Mount up. Light that sword on fire. Okay? It's going to be really boring. There's not going to be anyone there. I can already see it. They're all just like, we got to get out of here. We got a few days. He said he's coming. Anyways, that's very confusing for anyone that doesn't know what he's talking about. He'll explain more in the future. I'll explain more on the 15th. I'll say that. Or just go watch the Galactic Tarot Instagram. But I don't have an Instagram, Alexander. I don't know what to tell you. All right, moving on. Virgo. Crushing, okay? This is showing that some sort of new moon, full moon manifestation that you have done is done. You've healed this. You've healed this past lifetime. Whatever the heck they did to you, they ground you, they burned you, whatever the heck it is, it's done. It's completely healed. You are now totally, totally ready, and people can see this. You're choosing a timeline. The timeline that you're choosing, ooh, it's a good one. Stay on that good. Stay on that good. Remember, treat others how you want to be treated. And there it is, hopes and fears. So your soul knows that you're choosing a timeline right now. So be very, very vigilant. Now, if you treat others badly, does it mean you're going to get a bad timeline? No. But it's the fact of the matter is, if you're treating others badly, you're going to be in a certain state where you're not going to feel as worthy, you're not going to feel as awesome, you're not going to feel as great. So Spirit is reminding you to be very, very loving. It says you want the house on the hill, you're attaining the house on the hill, you want the finer things in life, then remember that and treat others with respect. Even if you're alone in the car or just with that one person, it's reminding you not to talk badly about people and to be loving. Okay? First cosmic card, Virgo, Knight of Pentacles. So it's like, once again, seeing you with this physical and energetic abundance, but saying, what do I do with this? I have this, but what do I do with all of this? I'm just alone up here on the mountain, just firing on all cylinders with my magic wand and all my epic energy. What do I do with it, Alexander? You already know. Virgo, stop asking questions that you have the answer to. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You're asking questions that you know the answer to. It's like you just want to hear other people say it. You don't need to hear them say it, okay? This shows, just like in the Leo reading, okay? Once again, these 2 months, like kind of similar. We see you having this sword of truth. So it's very funny when it doesn't happen often. I'd say like 1 out of 30 readings, I just tell the person at the beginning of it, you're going to already know. I'm literally just here to validate everything for you. Like the cards, the way they came up, you already know everything I'm about to tell you. And that's what I'm telling you right now, Virgo, is you already know this. You already know this, that you're doing this thing. So just don't spend November doing this thing, is what it's saying. Don't spend November asking questions of Spirit, of your friends, of your other people that you look up to, the people of like mind, asking questions that you already know the answer to. Okay? So, moving on, your look into the distant future. Ooh, happiness, the sun. We love that card. Needing the sun. Okay. All right, now that's different. If it's too cold, get in the sun in a big bay window. Get in the car, put the heat on. Like Spirit is letting you know, Virgo, that the counselor card, the guru, this month goes very, very good if you're charging with the sunlight. So make sure, as we enter in the Northern Hemisphere, these winter months, are you taking your vitamin D3? And this goes for all signs. Vitamin D3 is not a vitamin. It's a hormone. Like what it does to the body is actually a hormone. Why don't they call it hormone D3? Because everybody and their grandmother would be taking it and firing on better levels. So it can't be called a hormone when it is a hormone. Make sure it's got the soft jelly, and it does have a better absorption rate if you take it with K2. It's a lot more money with the K2 mixed into it. But whatever, anything that can be solved by throwing paper at it, we can just make more paper, right, family? Anyways, the sun is your counselor, basically. If something's going on, if you're feeling sad. So it's like everybody's been like, get out into nature, get out into nature. But for Virgo, it's get out into nature, but get out into the sun. So it's like kind of this, not a warning, kind of a warning. Yeah, it's gonna be gray in a few months, and there's windows during this month of November where it's gonna be sunny. Charge, Virgo, charge, especially if you're in one of those areas of the world that it's cloudy AF during certain month-long time periods. Load up that sun. Well, come visit us in Sedona. We'll be holding it down in the sunlight for you. Holding it up. See, we gotta break those crappy spells, family. Gotta get rid of those crappy spells. I say, you want to go to the movies? My friends say, I'm down. And I'm like, you're up for it? And they're like, no, I'm down. And I'm like, you're up to go to the movies? And they're like, oh yeah, I'm up. Okay, stop saying we're down. Alrighty then. Who's up? Virgo leaves Libra. What time do we have? 1:16:24. 1:16:24 Libra. Let's go. I'm just gonna slap it. Okay. Clear the deck, Libra. Let's do it. We're almost there, Scorpio. Scorpio's like, it's my birthday. You should start off with me. Libra quantum reading for November. Catherine, you still in here? Catherine. This is live. You don't just like talk to Catherine while we're live. Libra November reading. Catherine. Did you see it? I know you're not on Facebook. I'll have to send Catherine, I'll have to send you a picture. Oh my God. Libra! Libra's like, we take the challenge, Cancer. I don't know. Let me read it. It's really good. Okay. All right. Where does it? Family, have you noticed how good these readings are since the timeline shift? Alrighty. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, but specifically in the insane asylum scene. Yes, I wore a tutu for Halloween. It was I honestly, I think it's the most free I've ever felt is in that costume. My goal was to make as many days as possible, and I got it done. Let me just tell you. What kind of coffee do you drink? Black! All right. Anyways, Libra. My God. Do you see this? Were you watching earlier? You might not have been watching earlier. Who was that? It's Gemini, I think. One of the readings. Who knows? Doesn't really matter. What do we see? We see fighting, new beginning. Okay? Do it. Whatever it is. Libra, very, very important. Very, very, very important message. Okay? Probably the most important I've given today. Pay attention. Somebody's going to be arguing with you not to do something, not to make some shift, not to make some change, not to buy something, to start a business, to start a job, to do something, to go on some sort of trip, to do some sort of seminar. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody. This shows an energetic and spiritual celebration, okay? This shows the inner child integrated in the physical. What is the cloud cover, Libra? Masculine and feminine in balance. So we see masculine and feminine in balance, and we see the inner child overlay in the physical. It's strong, okay? What do we see in the past? The cup shall spilleth over. So very, very good. Very good, Libra. We see the cup overflowing. The cup is so full, it overflows. And then like once you're like, yeah, I'm trying to empty out the cup, but it's overflowing. It's very, very good, okay? Balance, masculine and feminine. Shadow and light, whatever you call it, fire and water. All right, this card represents moving forward with balance. How do you do that? Once again, there's this theme about us, my family, whatever sign you are, getting out into nature. Okay, so once again, this is saying to get out into nature. Go for a drive alone and get out into nature. Okay, make the time, take the time. Don't ask for the time. You know, if this person, whoever the other person is, or if you have a lover or a husband or a wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, if they're getting upset when you're saying, oh, I'm going to go out into nature, just be like, yo, I got to go do this. I'll come back and I'll get you and then we can go again. I just need a little bit of time in nature. You just say, I'm doing this. This isn't like a negotiation thing. Just be like, yo, chill, go do your thing. I'll be back in an hour and then we'll go together. All right? Get it done. This is not a question that you ask from this other person. This is something that you take because you need this alone time. And you know Alexander doesn't use the word need. Okay? So, did he, soul? I like that. Any Huskies, balance. Seeing beyond the veil. Others are seeing you. Oh, God. I think the how others are viewing us, family. Such good stuff. Others are viewing you as seeing beyond the veil, as this almost like galactic lawyer, this cosmic lawyer, this balancing force. Oh my God, if that isn't Libra, I don't know what is. I mean, you could see the scales, right? That's your sign, okay? So others are seeing you as this balancing force. So make sure what you're balancing is, what you're supposed to be doing right then, okay? I don't see how it could go the wrong way in any way, shape, or form. But just once it's balanced, this is the message they're trying to get through me. Once it's done, it's done. It's kind of like that, like there's this perfect painting and it's done and the painting's done. And then like, oh, but if I spend a little bit more time and then like, all right, now it's like, it looks a teeny bit better, but no one would even notice. And then like you spend too much time and it actually unbalances it or we ruin the painting, so to speak. Just when it's done, it's done. Don't be a perfectionist is what it's saying. Whatever this is representing for you, it's going to be a little different for everybody. Hopes and or fears. Hoping to get something done with the moon. Okay? We'll be talking about that again later. Like I said, you don't want Alexander to get riled. Because when I get riled, then I'm riled, and everything's riled, and people get riled, y'all get riled, everybody's riled, okay? They're hoping to get something done. They're hoping to get something back. They're hoping for something to return. They're hoping to be in their highest state of power. The moon can be used in this way. When we say, okay, by this full moon, by this new moon, I manifest this. By this full moon, I see it's done. And, it's done. It's very much so done. Ooh, the cosmic card. Libra, this is crushing. Okay, mental and spiritual abundance. The rainbow bridge. Okay, last cosmic card. The spiritual inner child. It's just really, really good. Okay, so your three cosmic cards are abundance, celebration, and inner child being just spiritual and just firing on all cylinders. Very, very great. Very, very great. Okay, so the only thing that could ever prevent this is whoever's telling us to not do the thing that makes your heart sing. Pay attention during the month of November. If you're saying, oh, I want to go on this seminar, I want to start this business, like I said, it's too wide array of amount of things it could be. For somebody, it could be, oh, I'm really excited about traveling here. For somebody, it could be like, oh, I want to do this internet seminar. It costs this much money. I want to buy that. It's like there's something that you're supposed to do, and somebody fights with you over it. Okay? Pay attention. You have this joy. You're lit. And then they're trying to control that. Control. How dare you be happier than me? I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I already was. Anyways, moving on. Looking forward into December, we see the card of happiness. Ooh, so good. We see the card of you holding the truth, and we see a magic wand. Double. What is this? This reminds me of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. 4 aces, okay? No, you got 3 aces, but still, what the heck? Libra, second place for sure. I don't know, I still got to give it to Cancer. It's really good though. It's tough to say. Give it to Cancer. You remember what was happening months ago. They need this one. They need a win right now. I'm just kidding. We were there though. We all saw it, okay? We all saw it. You saw it. We saw it. No. Cancer won. This is really good, though. Really good. I like this. This is fun. It's much easier to do when you're not having to persuade people to take their power back. Congratulations! You took your power back. I like this timeline. I like the timeline where it's like, you did it! You got it done! Scorpio! I'm saying it like Rufio from the Peter Pan movie. 126. Good stuff. Scorpio. Happy birthday. Ooh. Is it belated? Is it early? Or is it today? Either way, you're winning, Scorpio. Scorpio, don't pay attention to those haters. They hate us because they ain't us. All right, Scorpio? You're crushing. Loyal. I think Scorpio is the most loyal of all the signs. Prove me wrong. Ooh, Scorpio sun and rising. Kelly. Woo. That is a lot of power. That's double fixed water, sister. What sun sign is Alexander? Leo. 99.8 degrees Leo. Scorpio rising in here. I like what they see. Oh yeah, speaking of that, feel free to scroll around the bar at the bottom. The bar might not be up yet or for a couple hours. But feel free to watch your rising video, your moon and your Mars. The moon is your ego, so you can see what's going on ego-wise, and Mars is the mind. But yeah, definitely your rising. If you watch your sun and your rising, you can definitely get more information from these readings. Scorpio, November reading. What do we get, Scorpio? What's that card keep coming up there? It's like the third time, like somebody that fought with us in the past in the 5th category. Interesting. Ooh! Scorpio, yes. It's a birthday reading, of course. Of course it is. I am so happy to see that those shenanigans are over. Sort of. Okay, anyways. Text messages, phone calls, and emails. All right, so pay attention to that. I need a minute. Oh, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Okay, I thought this was some sort of heartache. It's not. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, this is like whatever. This card's whatever. All right, but anyways, Queen of Wands. So this is actually saying that something is done. Something is very done. I think we just healed something as a collective. Are we? What? Oh yeah, we're getting the thumbs up and the big nod. Guys, something with the witch, something with being considered a witch, something with the prosecution, it's persecution, it's done. Something is very done and has been healed. Okay? I don't know if this is some moon magic. I don't know if it's just something with the new timeline, but this is very, very done. So this is telling Scorpio, you know, there's been something that you're like, is this done? This has been the general theme. Love's been like this. This has been like that. Life has been like this. Business has been like that. Be prepared. You have all the elements on the table. So this says spiritually, you have all the elements on the table. And it says physically, it shows the tree of the Sephiroth, which many of these branches of this tree are not physical. So this is very awesome. This is like saying, like, you got this magic that you thought you didn't have, you've got it back, okay? This is awesome. All the elements are on the table. Once again, we're getting to this card that represents fighting in the past, somebody fighting with us, okay? This time, it's not about a physical person in our reality right now that was fighting with us before this happening again. This was actually about this fight of light and night and masculine and feminine, whatever the heck it was, and this power being limited. This won't be done anymore. We've already won. We've already won. I love this. Look at your 6 and 7, Scorpio. So good. Balance of masculine and the feminine and just true happiness. Once again, this message that's for Scorpio and Libra, or was it Virgo? Get out into the sun. There's also like a little bit of like, get out into the sun. Make sure you're charging. Charge it up. When you see the sun, charge it up. Okay? How are others viewing you? Others are viewing you not as holding the sword of truth, that you are the actual sword, Scorpio. Claw, claw, stinger. Get him. Get him. Make him tell the truth, Scorpio. I love it. It's not even like, you're not even claw, claw, stingering him. I mean, let's be real. Scorpio's actually an eagle. You know, let's go back in time. You know, they were like, that's too powerful. Let's make him a scorpion. We know, we remember. We remember that before it was scorpion, it was eagle. So let's look at both things, okay? So we see this, that you are the sword. You are this force. You are this force of truth. So, you know, this might have been what you were going through. It was literally like your soul was being forged. Because there was like, you know, you look back like a few months ago, like it seemed like there was this reoccurring challenge going on for Scorpio. But like now I'm seeing, it's like, it's almost like it was like this, like the blacksmith, and you were the blacksmith just working on your own soul, and now it's finally forged. So you've gotten through whatever the heck that crap was. I'm very, very happy to see that. Hopes and or fears, okay? Hoping for the journey to be done. You know, you're not, but you're not really. Like this, I always see people being like, are we done yet? Are we done? You don't want to be done. It's fun. Don't you want to enjoy like the parts of the journey that it's just like we're all celebrating and having fun? Like I hear people being like, oh, we've done the work. Can I go home yet? There's a little bit of that. And I promise you, there's better than that. There's a better thought structure. There's a better future timeline to manifest than that. There's a better reality, a little bit of real, because barely any of this is real. Are you guys seeing all these miracles? Like, whatever sign you are? Like, what the heck? Like, the timelines, guys. All right, it happens quick. It happens real quick. When? When the inner child is in the suit. When the inner child is in the suit, what happens really quick, Alexander? Oh, I'll tell you what. You heading towards victory, okay? So once again, this message of the inner child and the importance of the inner child. I'm not seeing the nature card for this reading. I'm seeing the sun. You could get the sun through the window, whatever the heck the thing is. But this says when the inner child is in the suit, which the inner child is in the suit, now you're heading towards victory. So that's the only message I have about the past. Because when I look in this line, it says victory, fighting, and then it shows kind of the you know, this person that said mean things or did mean things to us in this one line, because this includes the past. So pay attention during November. That's the only thing I want you to see during this month, Scorpio, is if whenever everything got weird a few months ago, 6 months ago, 5 months ago, whenever that was, whenever there was like this challenge, is that person gone and are they trying to come back? That's my only thing I have to say about previous loves. But either way, looking at this just, as you, wow, powerful force. So this is like, look at this. This is like the Valkyrie. If we get the masculine warrior overlay and then this feminine angelic overlay of like multidimensionality, look at this. Put the wings over the warrior. Good stuff. And another ace. We had just to end a reading on an ace. You just stop dropping cards for that sign, for that person. I'll have people sometimes be like, "Hey, can you just drop cards on one more thing?" Or can you just... And I'm like, "You don't want to. Like, this is perfect. Just integrate what just came in. This is awesome. You're heading towards victory. Have the inner child in the suit. Some huge past trauma has been healed for the entire collective. So thank you, Scorpio, for bringing that message in. Ooh, that is good. Ooh, that is good. It's making me sweat. It's making me sweat. A dragon cannot be burned, and you've integrated your dragon. Oh my God, it's so good. You can't burn fire with fire. It's not how it works. I like it. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. That's my new thing. Sag stole the song. Sorry, Aquarius. It's more fun that way. 136.15. Sagittarius. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go. Okay, Sag. It's the final fire sign. What did you get? I got a bull. What did you get? I got a lion. What did you get? I got a guy, half horse, half man, with a bow and arrow. Okay, that is really cool. Sagittarius, winning. When it comes to symbology, kind of crushing. In the grand scheme of the Zodiac wheel, that's cool. I didn't even get a weapon. I got claws. I'm a lion. You're bow and arrow. Can we get a bow and arrow? Something. The sun just popped out, Sag. Numerous times. I was trying to put the sun card away and it was like stuck to my finger. 1, 2, 3. And then Fire in the Sky came on the video. Sagittarius Quantum November reading. 2. I'm calling it now. You find love with me somehow. He says you'll find love with me somehow. Everybody's just crushing. This is good. Me likey. Okay. What is it? You're creating it. Whatever it is, you're creating it, Sag. That's what I see. Okay. Good stuff. All right, Sag. Alrighty, the Lover's card, number 1. Number 2, meditating upon it. Okay, so deciding what you really, really want. Also, if you're in a pre-existing relationship, you're in deep concentration about it. There's something, it's not that you think something's missing. There's something that you want to manifest. There's some sort of shift or change or something you desire more and you deserve more. Okay? So there's more coming. I can see that. There's more coming. It's all about the delivery. How are you asking for this? You know, there's a big difference between going to your lover and saying, hey, you know, it'd be really awesome. I'd really like to do this. I want to go to this concert. I want to go to this place. I want to yada yada, do this thing. And, you know, being like, well, you never take me here. And I'm not saying that you're doing that, like that you're coming from passive aggression. I'm not saying that, Sag. I'm saying that whatever this is that you're saying, whatever it is, the message that you're getting across, it's all about the delivery and the magic behind it and the luster and the lore if you're in a pre-existing relationship. If you are going in manifesting a relationship, just be very, very descriptive. Like stand in your masculine power with all of your magic and really manifest. I want this and this and this and this and this, because there's this like general theme that whatever we leave off the list just happens to be not on the list when the person shows up somehow magically. So, you know, add it to the list. And if the list is so perfect, this person is so awesome, this imaginary person that you're manifesting, that you're thinking, oh man, I don't deserve all these things, then there's mental and there's spiritual work to do. Okay, because you deserve better than you could ever expect. So remember that, okay, Sag? Whether you're in that existing or what you're creating, all right, spiritual. In the spiritual and energetic category, there's the moon, okay? So draw back that bow. We might need a few arrows. You just want to like kind of like loose them right over there. Sometime around that area of the 19th when the moon is full, we're just going to go ahead and loose those right over into that region. Anyway, looking into the past, having the sword of truth. Guess what? You still have the sword of truth. I love this. So Sag, once again, there is a feminine aspect that sometimes gets considered as a masculine aspect on how you deliver your truth, how you deliver your intuition, your truth, your logic, your spiritual logic. It could use a little bit of fine tuning. Does it need it? No, it doesn't. At the same time, if they can't handle it, they get out of the kitchen. But, you know, sometimes you might look an hour later, a minute later, a day later, or a month later and be like, I guess I could have been a little more loving when I gave that message. Okay? So just pay attention to that. Okay? Or don't. Either way, it's perfect exactly how it is. Inner child, very, very quickly. Okay, so this is showing the 6 and 7. Once again, the 6 and 7 are connected. So we're going to start that sentence over. So it shows, apparently that's a tongue twister. So it shows that something's going on with the inner child and it's going to be instantaneous. You might not have any idea right now on November 1st what this is. There's something that the inner child wants or desires. It's going to happen. It's going to manifest quick, or it's just going to be like, I have the idea and I purchase the thing, or I have the idea about a course and I buy the course, or whatever it is. It's going to be, once again, this one's up for interpretation. This is going to be a little bit different for everybody. But when your inner child requires this thing, Sag, it's going to happen. So other people in your reality might be like, but why? Wait, what's happening? Because it's going to be quick. It's going to be real quick. How are others viewing you? Once again, others are viewing you as having the finer things in life. So excellent card to show up as others are viewing you. They're viewing you as having the house on the hill and experiencing and having the finer things in life. Hopes and or fears. Well, we know this is a hope. Hoping for planetary ascension. Guess what? It's happening right now. It's already happened. It's just going to happen more and more and more. 12/21/2021. That's the date they gave Alexander. It's right upon us. And look at that. It's during your sign. It's during your birthday. Your birthday month. Anyways, the first cosmic card is the Guru. Okay? You're the Guru. I love this. You're the Guru. Okay? So there's this reminder. You're the Guru. There is something that you want to learn. Okay? There's something that you're wanting to learn. And the message comes to you in the nighttime, in dream time. So there's something that you're wanting to do. whether it's, you know, write a book or start a blog or a vlog or a video series, or there's something that you're wanting to do, and you're going to know exactly what that is by the end of the month. So by November 30th, you'll know. Pay attention, Sag, to what is taking place in your dreams, okay? Please pay attention, all right? Looking forward to December, and this is why we love doing these timeline readings. It says, crying over spilled milk. With this person, that drama was caused, but then it shows completion of it, okay? So somebody that we got in a fight with, so we're flashing ahead now, guys, Sag. Somebody that we got in a fight with is going to be returning late November to sometime during December. I don't know if it's the holiday season or what it is, or it's a family member or a friend. Somebody. Here's what I want you to know. Whoever this person is, Sag, that shows up in in December, they like drama, okay? You know, you like that teal, blue, magenta light flavor with the violet. You like the violet. They like the brown, okay? They're more into the brown, and not in the regards of being a Jedi. They're just more into the brown light, okay? They like drama, all right? So it's done. It's happy. Let it be completed. You know, make sure we choose, is once again, what was the original message, Sag? Choose the words wisely. When this person, you know, it's not easy for them to say sorry. It's not easy for them to reach out. If this is their card and they're being a big boy or a big girl, okay? If this is their card and they're going to say sorry, or maybe not say sorry, or make some sort of excuse about it, however it goes, don't do the I told you so. Don't ridicule them. Just pay attention to the words that you're using. Somebody is going to attempt to come back in December, and it is done. Give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, it's like we say, like I was saying earlier, we hold space. I'm holding space. I'm holding space. Well, prove it. Like when this person does this thing, you know, sometimes we see a card and it's like, oh, the leopard hasn't changed its spots. I'm not saying that this person has drastically changed. I'm saying that they're trying, at least. They're trying. Okay, Sag. Capricorn. Cap. 14707. Good numbers. 14707. Oh my God, that was a good one. All right, Cap. Capricorn quantum reading. Very nice right there. So the cloud cover is the light warrior. Let me sit with this for just 1 second here. Strength of the journey. Good. Okay. All right. This is showing strength on the journey. Okay, there's some sort of belief structure where it's almost just like it reminds me of like that scene where, like, you know, Rocky's like, oh, I can't do it, and like, you know, the guy's in his corner, he's like, you got this, get in there, you got it. That's why I like, what is that, Mickey, whatever, I don't know, I'm your Mickey or your Mikey, whatever that old man's name is right now, Cap, and I'm rubbing your shoulders, and I'm like, you got this, okay? Because there's something that's feeling stuck, okay? It shows this card in the spiritual category, and this is why I love doing these readings, because this is a time reading. This time reading is showing November, but now you're getting a message before November's basically even started. So there was going to be some sort of feeling stuck, but guess what? What does it say? The energy is returned to you, okay? The energy is returned to you. All right, so there was a certain way that certain things were going in the past. Look through the spiritual window. What has returned to you? Let's look forward at the future cards. There's that card again, showing the witch, showing the earth goddess. You know, this is showing the physical, the mental, and the spiritual. So this is completed. So this like waiting for something to be done or feeling stuck, it wasn't going to be real. It's not real. Because, you know, it's almost like, has anyone told you that this is done? Has anyone told you that the way that this went in the past is not how this goes in the future? You are in a different place. You are on a different timeline. This is very, very successful. So it's like, so far you're looking at these cards, you're like, this looks like a weird reading. It's not a weird reading. This is a way that Spirit is communicating through Alexander, through these cards, to let you know that there might have been something weird. It's a reminder. You're a light warrior, okay? And there's something that you were thinking that was not the best vibration. There was something like you were whether scared of the boogeyman or some ex-person or something. There was going to be something that it's like, you're way more powerful than you were last time around. Way more powerful. So how are others viewing you? Others are viewing you on a journey. Yes. Yeah, this looks like a journey. This month-long reading. It looks like a journey, but at the same time, it's not. Let's just go through the journey right now. We can observe it. Some sort of choice. This is not being stuck in choice, but this is hopes or fear. So fearing making the wrong choice, hoping to make the right choice. Of course, isn't that what we all do? All right, so there's some sort of decision that is being made. It's not that needs to be made. It is being made. So what does it say? It says to balance, okay? See beyond the veil, to balance. What are we balancing? We're balancing our shadow aspect. We're balancing the night. We're getting something done, Capricorn. We're getting something done this month that needs to get done. Once again, I don't show these all the time. I'm not showing them for all signs. But this 1, 2, 3, it shows what took place last time. The naughty person, us, it's done. It's mental, spiritual, physical. It's done. Whatever this was last time, it's all done. So, what's the offering? Okay, so the offering in the cosmic location, this means we were going to get an offering from Spirit. The offering from Spirit is here right now. So this offering from Spirit was going to come in at some point during the month or at the end of the month, Capricorn. The offering is here right now. Remember, integrate. This is done. This is completely done. There you couldn't be stuck. The only way you could ever be stuck is by thinking you're stuck. So just remember that. And don't be in any fear about something. Like, there's a little bit of fear about something that needs to get done. But look at the physical card, just as a reminder. My focus is right here on the tomb. This is open. Like, all this energy has come back to you. And like, maybe that's a day from now, or 5 days from now, or 15 days from now, or 5 minutes from now. But this was showing that in the physical, at some point during this month, all this energy was returning to you. It's already here. So it was like the energy returns. You were going to notice one way or another that this is done and you've shifted. But it was like the process. I don't want the process to be how I see this. And process it how you want. But you'll be seeing how powerful you are this month. Okay, Cap? And I know you already know you're powerful. Like, I freaking love Capricorn. Both my grandfathers were Capricorn. Hardest workers I've ever met, Capricorn. They just get it done. You want to get something done, you need a Capricorn on your side to come up to you, kick the side of the couch, and tell you to get off your lazy butt. All right? So this, we keep getting the same cards in the same position. This is the third or fourth time the sun has been in the first card into the future. So once again, Capricorn, charge up, get in the sun, Okay? Getting the sun. But it also says when we're getting the sun, when we're charged up, we have a better opportunity to do what we want to do. But also, this card, what does it say? Do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. When I look at this fast forward to December, Cap, I see you moving forward and looking back. The only way you'd be moving forward and looking back is if you chose the naughtier version. So remember to be loving, okay? And if this is something from the past, it might just be coming to a head and it might just be completed during then. But what it's really telling me is be gentle, be loving, and make the right decision. Like when we're talking to people, like once again, what was I just saying? How there's like this 2-month overlaps. What was I just saying to Sag? The delivery. Maybe there's a more loving delivery. Maybe there's a more loving way to give the message. Maybe there's a more loving way to, like I was saying, I forgot what sign that was, but using ourselves as the backboard to say, using ourselves as the example instead of, saying, you need to do this, you need to do that. Because you don't want to be moving forward while you're looking back. That's what I know. So make sure you make the right decision. Go into it happy. Make sure your sun charge, whatever the heck it is that was coming up or you were going to be worried about, not even necessary. It's already done. And it's very easy for us to be like, well, last time I did this, this was like this. And then the time before it was like this. And then the time before, it doesn't matter. We're in a different place. Whatever this general, every time I did A, B happened, you're not in that place anymore, family. Okay? Regardless of what sign you are. But especially you, Cap. That's what it's saying. Okay. Alexa, resume Spotify. No? Alexa, resume Spotify. There it goes. I got it. You won't like me without music. Yes, you will. You'll love me. Aquarius. Aquarius, we want our song back. Fine. Aquarius. 156.58. 156.58. Good stuff. You're gonna have to sing. Which song do you want? I was doing a little Kenny Rogers the other night. Karaoke on the Halloween party. What song? Soul wants Dean! I asked what song. Oh, but Angela wants Sunny. Sunny or Dean? Next person to say it. Sunny or Dean? 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 Volare. Soul. All right, we got Dean. We got a lot of Dean. Sorry, Angela. Well, I gotta pause this. Alexa, pause. We're going a cappella. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to change the time of Aquarius. I gotta put the cards down. Dean! A cappella Dean. All right, hold on. Water. The acoustics in this room are terrible, but we're still gonna do it. How's the song start off? I can't even remember how the song starts off. Oh crap. Wait, hold on. What the heck? I need the lyrics. Give me a second. You know what? We're gonna put this in the time. We're gonna add Dean. All right. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Okay. Dang. This is no joke. We're going to do sway. I think Soul wanted one with way too much Italian in it. All right. I don't even have a beat. You know what, you guys? You're like, sing. We want to sing. Fine. We'll sing. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right. Here we go. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. That's it. That's it. I'm not doing the other verses. You've had enough. You've swayed enough. Alexa, resume Spotify. The best thing you can do with your Alexa, by the way, when you open your almond milk, tell her, I've been loving this. Like, you know, I don't have to even spend any brain power anymore wondering if my food's gone bad. I just go, Alexa, remind me in 4 days to throw out the soup. Or like, Alexa, remind me in 10 days that I opened up my almond milk. It's so good. I know. It's the little things in life. It's the little things in life. Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay. No, I'm not sorry. Sorry that I'm not sorry. 201.53. All right. So I put sway. This is going to be the weirdest titles at the bottom ever. This is how we're doing it from now on. All the little random stuff's going to be mixed in there with the songs. 202.14. Did I start shuffling? Oh, God. Aquarius, did I shuffle? Anyone? Did I shuffle? Did I do it? No. No, I didn't think so. I feel like I cleared the deck, but we're going to do it again anyway. Since I was dressed as Jim Carrey in the insane asylum scene from Ace Ventura, I chose the song I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in by Kenny Rogers. Slayed it. Slayed it. I love that song. Such a good song. Angela's like, I don't know. Angela's like, I never heard of that one. Woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in. Good one. If you don't know that one, check it out. I found my mind in a brown paper bag, but then I tripped on a cloud and fell 8 miles high. I tore my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped in. Come on, you gotta know that song. Thank you, Judith. They're like, focus on the cards. We're having fun. One, a two, a three. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Oh, no. We're done. Ooh. Wow. Good stuff. Look through the spiritual window, Aquarius. Okay, it says to look through the spiritual window. So I know last time I was reading this card, it had to do with money situation. This is not a money situation for you. This is something else entirely. Okay. Timeline. What do you want to do? Decision to be made. A little bit. No, a little bit. For some, it's like 1 out of 5. It has to do with a decision having to do with money. For the rest, it has to do with the spiritual decision. Okay? So this shows a timeline being chosen. Okay? Or they're stopping me, actually. Give me a second. I'm getting the feather. It's a move. It's a physical thing. Okay. It's a physical move. It's a physical move of residence. It's a physical move of changing jobs. There's something you're really wanting to shift, Aquarius. There's something that you're really wanting to shift, whether it's job or career or location or something. Gyms, like it could be, just pay attention during the month of November what comes up here, Aquarius. Okay? Because this is something, it makes you celebrate, it makes your heart sing. This thing that is shifting has been, it's not been something that you want to do. It just comes in. And it could be. They're actually saying for some, it is something you've been thinking about doing. But for most, it's just going to all of a sudden come up. All right? So we see this card of celebration, this spiritual celebration. In the physical, okay? Somebody's not wanting us to do this, okay? We're seeing these physical, but this isn't a card that can be physical because this represents energetic backstabbing. This represents betrayal. This represents somebody talking crap behind our backs. It also represents somebody trying to control us. So this coming up in the physical location. Oh my God, something doesn't want me to say that. Well, guess what? We're going to say it. My whole foot just started locking up as I was saying that message. Somebody is trying to control you to the point where they're hurting Alexander's foot while he's giving you the message. Pay attention to who's not wanting you to do this thing. Go to this gym, go to this school, move the house, move whatever it is, change jobs. Who is it? And just ask yourself, is this person controlling me or trying to control me? Because I cannot be controlled. In the past, new beginning. So we see this new beginning in the past, or this new beginning that we wanted to take in the past. Let's look forward at the future. Ooh, I love these two cards together. Look at these two cards together. The phoenix. So it's like the dragon goes into the ashes, and the phoenix rises from the fire, and we're heading towards victory. Aquarius, you're drastically heading towards victory. You are drastically heading towards victory. You've done the work. And this shows more work being done in November and all of the karma being balanced. If there's any thought at any point during this month of, am I done with this? Yes, you're done with this. We're all done with a lot of stuff, apparently. But this says, Aquarius, like all the karma has been balanced. You're stacking dharma. So this is an excellent time to make sure we make the right decisions. Just to flash ahead to the final cosmic card. Do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. So it's almost just like we have the wheel going the direction that we want it to go right now. Pay attention to the decisions that we're making. And look at how others are viewing you. Others are viewing you as this card that represents this earth goddess or this witch. I don't like to use that word because of like it's almost like a racial slur in spirituality. I don't like using the word, but like all of those lifetimes, whether you consider it a witch or an earth goddess or whatever, we've healed it. It's done. That's what this is saying, because it goes from how others are viewing you. Others are viewing you as you've integrated this aspect that you don't even realize you've integrated. And some of you are getting a sneak peek of that now because you're here observing the future with me. Welcome to Galactic Tarot. Hopes and fears. You're hoping that this is integrated. It is. It is. This card represents soul retrieval. And this wouldn't be a fear. Why would there be a fear of collecting something that you used to have that you gave up or was taken away? It's back. Okay? So now things are different. So usually like this card comes up and I'm like, like I could take it or leave it. This is a very good representation of this card. It's almost like things aren't the way they were before. So get ready for drastic change, but positive drastic change. Awesome things happening because the wheel has stopped and is now spinning towards Dharma. For many of you, it's already been spinning towards Dharma. You already balanced this. For some people born into the sign of Aquarius, there's almost just like, am I done with this? Is this done? Is this about? Yes, it is. Especially with this card after it and the relevance and where these cards are lined up. It's saying to remember during this month of November to treat others how we want to be treated. Does that mean in December and January and February and March we don't remember that we want to treat people how they want to be treated? Of course we do. But it's saying it's very important right now. You're testing yourself. Your spirit, your soul is testing you. And look at, here it is. Here's all the tests. Here's the phone calls. Here's the emails. Here's the text messages. They're all boom, 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 boom. They're all coming in towards you with downloads. When you pass each and every one of these tests, whether it's 8 tests or 2 big tests or 1 big test or 16 mini tests, you get downloads, you get energy, you get spiritual abundance. Because look at what lies at the end, the last card. It's like there's so much. Like this card reminds me of the person that's like looking at their slip from like the bank and they're just like, how do I even spend all that? Okay. And that's what this is saying is you have so much once you've passed all these tests, which, you know, these tests were going to be pop quizzes. They're not pop quizzes. Your brother's here to tell you you're heading towards victory. Like, you know, we're all like, these are all really good readings here, guys, really good readings for November. So yeah, good stuff, Aquarius. Stacking Dharma. You've retrieved pieces of your soul. You're heading towards victory. Just pay attention and be loving. You know, that's kind of been the message for, it was for Sag and Capricorn and now even Aquarius and maybe some other signs was like this whole, like, be loving. How are you conveying tone? How are you delivering the message? For you, Aquarius, it's really saying, you know, this being the final cosmic card, do unto others as you want done unto yourself. So remember, and like you're in a different place. You're on a new timeline. I mean, are you guys seeing this stuff? Are you seeing like what I'm seeing? I am seeing people, and I'm just like, they don't even remember. Like, and it's like, there's no point in arguing here, guys. There's no point in arguing because you might be saying, oh, no, this was red, and then it turns out it's blue, and you're like, what the heck? You're on their timeline. We're on this new timeline. We manifested what we were manifesting because we said, this is what's going to happen, this or better, this or better, this or better. So we kept boom, boom, shift, boom, 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 boom. We kept shifting, and here's where we are. So I do the best I can to remember not to argue with people anymore because they might be right. Like the stuff I've seen, like the miracles I've seen right there in the physical, and some of the stuff, it's not a miracle. It's like maybe I was wrong, but some of the stuff I remember very, very clearly. So if you're having Mandela effects happen within your own life, I just wanted to explain that to you, why that's happening. It's a very positive sign. It's nothing dark. It's nothing evil. It's nothing manipulative. It's very positive. It's showing you and reminding you of how magical you are and that you can still continue to shift timelines to a better place. So, Pisces, 2/13/27. Oh, he was just, chatting away today. We're over 2 hours. And I'm not even done. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, can I get a rang? Rang-a-dang. The music won't restart. The Tower popped. More. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, very good. Very good. Okay. There's the celebration right there at the bottom of the deck. So the celebration is this cloud cover overlay over the entire reading. Alrighty. All right, Pisces. Rock of Love. Moving forward, looking back. This person. All right. I don't know if this is Dad or who the bad man was. This is the only slightly challenging message we have for you today, Pisces. Okay? All right, so we're seeing this card that represents crying over spilled milk. And then we're seeing this card of being this immovable object, this rock of love. Okay, so being the rock of love is the message here. Being this immovable object, being who you really are. And we can see this. So it shows in the energetic category, moving forward while looking backwards. So as we move forward and look backwards, because you don't want to do that. That's how we trip. What is it that we're looking backwards on? We're looking backwards on some person who was very stern. Maybe a stern grandfather, father figure, a boss, an ex-lover. There's something that comes up during this month, and you might know who I'm talking about just now as I say it. Do you have to do this? No. It's going to happen one way or another. It's kind of like the sand is going through the hourglass, but we can force the sand through a little bit faster if we do the work. But this is saying that some past timeline and the future timeline, this is how you're the most strong. Like look at these two cards together. Like I said, either way, this is very, very excellent. Masculine and feminine strength, and then like the angelic. Like this just reminds me of like the winged lion. I don't know I can't really do it. I'd have to fold the card in half. But this is a powerhouse right here. Either way, this is going to be done. And looking at the card that's above it, this is just freaking lit. Temperance, strength, and the celebration. And mind you, the celebration is double overlaid because the cloud cover was the other party card celebrating. What are we celebrating? We're celebrating this being healed. We're celebrating this being transmuted. How do we celebrate this person that caused us whatever this challenge was? How do we celebrate this person that whatever the trauma was, whether it is they're crossing over or leaving this reality, or it's just time for this to be done, whoever this person was, because they're old school. Whoever this person is, they're old school. So they either had some sort of trauma that made it so they were running old frequencies, or there's somebody that was not in your generation, whoever's watching this under the sign of Pisces. Okay, so what is the message here? The message is, we asked for this. Sometimes, I mean all the time, the things that are the biggest challenges, it's like almost like, and it is like, we had a conversation with this person before we came here. We said, you do this. If it weren't for the traumas, if it weren't for these situations, if it weren't for these people that did this stuff, you might not be watching this video. You might not be awake right now. You might not be doing the work that you're doing right now. It'd be very easy to just get involved in this other job or this other thing and not even ever realize, like, how do you find the light at the end of the tunnel if you don't even realize you're in the tunnel? So there's a reason to be grateful for this person. And yeah, they were challenging, and yeah, maybe they were annoying, whoever they are, if you choose to find this, okay? There is somebody that, and it's not even about contacting them and saying, you're not mad at them anymore. You just release it. Just stop playing catch with them, and you just know they made you stronger. They made you stronger, and there's a way that you can be grateful for this person that caused whatever anxiety or anger or trauma. How are others seeing you? Others are seeing you as getting an offering. So others are observing you getting an offering coming to you from completing all of this, from being in the state of celebration that I know you prefer to be in, Pisces. Hopes and or fears, you're hoping for more magic. You're hoping for delicious food and just fun, good times. You love this time of the year. That's what they're telling me. Like, this is like going into this time of the year that others just only prefer, just the summer, the summer, the summer. And I know you love the summer. You love the water. You love the ocean. But Pisces, you're one of those 4 season signs. And this is saying there's a lot of magic coming to you. There's a lot of magic here right now. And just so much masculine power. So much masculine power. You got the King of Swords. You got the King of Wands. And now you got the King of Pentacles coming up. So there's something to do with the divine masculine. There's something to do with forgiving dad or grandpa or whoever this person was. Okay? So good stuff. Look at all the fire. Look at the celebration. Okay? Oh my God, they just gave me more information. Oh, oh my God, I love this. Whoever this person is, this was one of the persecutors in the lifetimes ahead before. Okay, I got this. What does this say? This says mind, body, spirit. Okay, mind, body, spirit, the final cosmic card. And then it goes right back into that witch card. Who was it? Was it Sag? One of the prior signs, if you're just jumping around, because somebody might be just watching just this sign because it's their birth sign. This is saying that whoever this person was, whoever this family member was, or ex-lover, or whoever this is, whoever this person was that created this trauma for us, born under the sign of Pisces, this had to do with this lifetime of being considered a witch. It's almost like they were, like, even if this is dad and daughter, here's the example. If this is dad and daughter, dad was the mayor that said, we're going to do X, Y, or Z to this person. Because during the golden age, let me explain something new. During the golden age, there's not this whole like, well, they dragged me by a horse, so now I'm going to drag them by a horse. This isn't the dark ages anymore. These challenges are being repeated in a more loving manner. It's the golden age. So this person, for us to have to deal with them and be stuck with them to deal with this stuff and to deal with this karma and dharma all balancing out, sometimes we have to be born with this person in our family, or this person has to end up being an ex-lover. This feels more like a family member. I'm going to be honest with you, though. This feels more like dad or grandpa or uncle. Like there's somebody that there was like a clashing with. And this person that we had a clashing with was somebody in a past lifetime. That was somebody we had a clashing with, and the clashing was much worse. Look at these cards of the future. I love this. This is good. Very, very good at the end here, Pisces. Okay, so we see this earth goddess energy, this witch energy. Oh my God. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her giant hand of God holding this gigantic magic wand. This is done. Whatever this stuff is with the earth goddess witch energy, it's done. For her to be holding this gigantic magic wand, it's like the power has returned. The power has returned, the balance has returned, and we are moving forward with balance. The Chariot card. What an excellent card to have here. This is all overlaid by celebration. You've got celebration over celebration. This shows that this is all integrated and very, very done. It's just like masculine, masculine, masculine. A lot of stuff from this masculine timeline is being completed. Very, very good stuff here, Pisces. I love it. I love it. So, to the YouTube people that only follow me here on YouTube, I will see you again on the 15th, if not sooner. Galactic Tarot on Instagram if you want the weekly readings. Galactic Tarot on Patreon if you want to support the channel. And also we do extended readings. We have so much fun over there on Crowdcast. So if you go to patreon.com and you look right there and enter Galactic Tarot, just how it's spelled here, you can check that out. Galactic Tarot is also the .com if you want to schedule yourself right into my calendar and book a session and have one of these readings done personally. And of course, my babies, crystalcurrent.com. If you want some energy tools, shields, swords, all the things, get it all done, family. I'm going to go eat some solid food. This was awesome. It's my pleasure being here with you all. I love you all from the bottom, top, side, center, all of my hearts throughout all of time and space entirely. I love you all so much, and it has been such a pleasure to be on this journey with you. And just thank you. 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 Freaking love you guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks for being here with me. I will add the times at the bottom very, very shortly. See ya. Love you. Happy birthday, Scorpio!